Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to part 3 of creating a low poly game in Blender UPBGE. So in the last tutorial I said I was gonna model a few of these guys, and I realized I can model this type of thing for shit. So I went ahead and I downloaded it. Yes, I said it, I downloaded these. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-import the bird. Okay, but it's pretty easy. I had them all in FBX. I downloaded them all as an FBX. We will just import FBX. Some of them come with rigs, some of them don't. So that's what the bird actually is supposed to look like. I don't know why they'll get messed up like that, but okay. And I see the tail also is not parented to the main body. That's the main body. So I'm just gonna control J on that. Make sure it's selected. Wait a minute. Why does this say it's is this a mesh? Yes, it's a mesh. And you can see the origins of all of these are way out of place. So what I do is I tap into edit mode, and I select a few of these vertices at the bottom, so where I think the origin should be. So I'm gonna select these, then shift S cursor to select that, and then W on your keyboard, set origin. Set origin to 3D cursor. There you go. I don't know why this thing actually bugged out, but we're gonna have to rig a few of these guys. Control A, scale, RZ 180. And yes, we do have a fish. It's gonna be necessary. So Control A, scale, Control A, rotation. So, without further ado, let's get started with the tiger. But first I'm gonna go A. You can see these are in the wrong, collection. So I'm just gonna press M to move this to a new collection, and I'm gonna call this animals. Now press OK. There you go. So now everything that's right there, I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need these. I'm just gonna do the tiger for now. Hide this. And hide that armature. Alt G. Now this is not gonna be one of the easiest things to do, you know, making armature for an animal, but we can try it. So Shift A and armature. And this actually comes out with some animal armatures, so cat, horse, shark, wolf, but I think this would be more for a cat, so Alt-G, scale it up. You can see the tail also. That's what I meant about not being that easy. So we're gonna have to edit this armature a little bit. I mean, we don't need all of that bloody. Yeah, we're not gonna need that. Maybe some of it for the Panther, but that's just gonna be it. So let's go ahead and just go to the viewport display for the armature and set it in front, so we can edit this, because this is a huge mesh. Okay, I'm not gonna need this. Everything for the face, I don't need that. I'm just gonna turn that on, and just X and delete bones. Make sure I don't delete the wrong stuff. Everything that's gonna control the head is not gonna be deleted. So I think that should be good. These should be the ears if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what this bone is. You see we've got the ear. There should be the spine, well, which is supposed to be the head. Face, I don't need the face. This is actually going to be the head. So, I don't know why this is turned into that, so I might not need that. I'm just gonna take these and these, well, these and turn it to this one, Control 3, and keep offset. And then X. Delete button. I don't want that button. So now we have to line these up with the model, and this is where it's gonna get tricky. It's tricky. So it basically did a pretty good job of doing this, but also I'm not gonna need these. Because we don't have toes or anything on this guy. So I'm only gonna need that. Going to side view. Oh, I still have my player. Why is my player not hiding? What the hell is this? This is my player model, but it's not supposed to show. Go away. Did I place it? Oh, shite. I placed it in the wrong. Okay, so now back to the tiger. Let's see if we can edit this tail a little bit. First of all, I'm gonna need the origin to this part of the tail. Face cursor is selected. That should be alright. Now we select the rest of the tail. Just start here and just control plus a few times. And then use 3D cursor and proportional editing. That should be a little better, to work with. Okay, we can always test it out now and see if we can parent this and see how it will function, but I think for the spine it's still gonna be a bit off. Let's see what happens when we try to parent this now. Control P with automatic weights. That did a pretty good job. I did a pretty good job of doing that, eh? Like I said, we don't really need the mouth or the whatever you had there. Let's try this out. Okay, that's a little weird information. Nah, actually it might move like that. Might. Gives it a little bit of a oomph to it, huh? So, I think I can just copy this rig, Shift D. Then rename this as Tiger Rig. Then I'm just gonna add these, and I'm gonna bring in my Panther now. Why is this? Wait a minute. And then just Alt G with this one, and Alt G with that one. Let's scale it down, just so it matches the model. Scale it outwards, like this. Now, Control A and scale now. Now we're gonna go into edit mode. Hit A, let's try and scale it out like this. Now this thing has a little bit more of a structure to it, huh? So this is not going to be as easy as it's either. Hope I didn't mess up anything. I might need a mouth for this one. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Well, this might do the trick. What the hell? That happened there? That was weird. That was pretty quick and easy. No hassle, no fuss. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick IK rig for this one, then I'm gonna pause the video and rig the rest of the guys. The bird is gonna be a little different, so I'm gonna probably unpause the video and show you how to do that. But first I'm gonna do the IK rig for this guy, and then we're gonna continue with the rest. So I think it's possible to do the rigify bones. It might be possible. So let's try to rigify. Let's see if it works. And remember, when you try to do rigify, you're gonna have to control A and scale and control A rotation. Make sure everything is proper. So rigify buttons and generate rig. Let's see if it generates. Okay, so it's not gonna generate a rig because I changed a lot of the bones. I removed a lot of the bones. So it's looking for those bones and it cannot find it. So this is why we do our own rig. So without further ado, let's step into edit mode. For the feet, make sure you got X mirror on. Shift D, Alt P, clear parent, item, bring this out. Then I'm gonna play with the length. It's only doing the one side. Select that body bone. Dude, seriously? I'm gonna select this bone and control tab first, control shift C, and this kinematics. And with this, I'm gonna have to go to the constraints tab and just bring this up to a chain length of 3. Okay, so that looks good. Doesn't even look like I need pole angles for this. Okay, so the next one is going to be the same. Select this one, control shift C, inverse kinematics, and remember to do the chain length, otherwise you're going to get something like this. 1 to 3, because it's animal. And then I'm just gonna see if I can turn on this let me see through the bones. It's not allowing me to. So select this bone, control shift. Select this bone, control shift C, copy rotation. So when I move this around and I rotate it, the foot will rotate with it. Select this bone, G, control shift C, copy rotation. There we go. And we're going to do exactly the same for these. Control shift Z, inverse kinematics, chain length of 3. Move this up and down, see if it works. No, it's not right, so I said 2, not 3. That looks good. Okay, select this bone, select the one inside of it, Control Shift C and copy rotation. Select this one, Control Shift C, copy rotation. So there we go. Now I'm looking for where the main structure is. It will be this one. That's ready to bounce. Okay, so there's gonna be the main bone, so I'm not gonna add an extra bone for this, but I might need like a, well, actually we already have the hip sway stuff, so that I'm not gonna worry about that, but I need a single bone to control that, maybe. Actually looks like this did a pretty good job. Oh, you can see it actually made the ears. Well, look at that. So for some reason these ears are not correct. I didn't even realize it. And you didn't even say anything. Oh, because I'm not live. It's gonna get irritating, I know. Because I made that joke a few times. That's a bit better. Okay, so this is going to be the hip sway for this side, so as it walks. And again, I'm not sure how to do the walking animations on these, trust me. I suck at it. Okay, but 7's edit mode, I'm gonna select all of these IK foot bones that we created. I'm gonna parent them to this, Control P and keep offset. So Control Tab, so we can move these around now. Now we're gonna need a floor constraint for these, just a location constraint, so we can still do that up and down motion we saw before. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a bone constraint. I'm gonna do a floor constraint. We don't have a floor yet, so Control Tab out of that and Control, well, Shift A, mesh, and just make it plain. Alt G, scale it up, and just call this floor. Just for now. That's just temporary. We're gonna do that on the main. Yeah, we're gonna do that on the main whatchamacallit, terrain. So now you can see it stays above the ground, but the foot still looks like it's clipping. Yeah, there's a little bit of a clip. So the way you can fix this is you can just play with the offset a little bit. So if I do this now, it's easy. You can see it stays above the ground. So now I'm just gonna do this. Select this one first, select that one, select that one, select that one, and then go to pose and go to let's kinematics. No, there's a thing that says copy constraints and copy constraints to selected bones. No bone with constraints for copying. You're lying. And this has to be the main speckled bone. I forgot. Suppose constraints, copy constraints to selected bones. And now all of them are gonna stay above the ground. Voila. And then just to put the cherry on the cake, select that one, select one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, select that one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, select that one, Control Shift C, copy rotation, and then do this. There's gonna be local space, after original, local space, after original, local space, and local space. And now we can get a curly tail. Voila. So I'm gonna create a few of these armatures and I'll be back when I'm done with the rest of them. But for now I'm gonna use this same armature for some of the goats and whatever you want this. But just remember to rename your armature, and yeah. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back when I'm done with the rest of the animals. But remember, I'm gonna do the bird and the fish different. Whoa, wrong button. And pause that. Okay, this took me a while, so I'm back with the rabbit. I just want to show you something. When you import this, it's gonna have a little bit of an issue. Look at that. This is, it's not renamed correctly. This end bones, you don't really need them, so you can just delete those. You can see when I delete that one, it doesn't delete the other one on that side. You see that? So every end bone, you don't need them. You can't even use them for IK, so just delete those bones. So you should still have these bones. Now for the rabbit, I think the IK might be a little different, so I'm gonna Shift D, Alt D, clear parent, bring the length up. Now I'm gonna do the same for that side. Shift D, Alt D, clear parent, and bring the length up on that as well. I can see these are rotated different, so getting full constraints in there is gonna be a little difficult, but not too difficult. But I think it will still be the same process. Control Shift C, inverse kinematics, and constraint step, chain length of 3. Should be 3. Okay, this one might be 2. Yeah, it's 2. Okay, so see what I mean about it being a little bit different. See where this could get confusing for some people. You see the way this foot rotates. It's actually supposed to rotate like that, okay? Okay, so now it's just for the feet. Control Shift C, copy rotation, and copy rotation. There we go. Now this should be the main bone we can work with. Now we need floor constraints for all of these, because we're gonna go ahead and parent these new bones, these new IK foot bones we just created. Make sure you just get those. And we're going to parent them to this bone right there. This bone is the main bone. So they, even with your normal armature, with human armature, those could get parented to the main bone, just to get a little bit more of a control. The hands maybe not. I mean, you're gonna have some control maybe from the neck or one of the spine bones. But now, okay, Control B and keep offset. I'm just gonna select the one bone. I'm gonna add a constraint. It's going to be a floor constraint. Control tab out of that. Select the floor. Start bringing it down. And have a look at where the foot goes. So you can just press 3 on your keyboard and see if it goes below, and it does. You want it to stop right there, and it does not. So now for that constraint, you can just do the offset. Something like that. For some reason it looks like you're still below ground anyway. That shouldn't make any difference. If I hit Alt G with this, it will still be above ground. That's good. But still, he's just a little bit above ground, so let's try that again. Okay. Now for the side and the rest, because now we got the floor constraint and it shouldn't go below the floor. Shouldn't. Can't see if it goes through because that foot over there is gonna mess me around. So select that bone, select that bone, select that bone, select this one last, Control Shift C, well not Control Shift C, close and constraints and copy to selected bones. There you go. So now you can have a bouncy rabbit. Boing, 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 boing. Bye, have a wonderful time. Like I said, it's gonna be fine. I mean, maybe you want the tailbone, but he didn't put in the tailbone, so it's not gonna be necessary. And you know, for certain games you're not gonna need the tailbone because you're not really gonna see that tail move when this rabbit is moving. So, so Control Tab, and I'm gonna rename this. Instead of armature, I'm gonna call this. Well, let's do it like this. Ha! Why not? And this is set to plain. I'm gonna make this bunny. It's a bunny. Haha. Okay, so now I can hide these. The next one is gonna be the fish. I'm gonna unhide that fish. I'm gonna press Alt G with that fish. I'm gonna bring the fish up. I'm gonna Shift A and I'm gonna make an armature. And I'm gonna use a single bone. Yay! That is supposed to be obvious. RX90. Yeah. Side view. GG. Make sure the armature is set to in front. so you can always see your armature. Now you won't be able to, you know, do the tail, you know, like that. So you're gonna extrude from that, and you're gonna select this and Control P and keep offset. Then I'm gonna press W and subdivide. So I'm gonna have a little bit more control. Move it up, and I think maybe one more subdivision there. Subdivide. So I got something there by the head as well. There you go. So now you got one full armature for the fish. Now let's go and parent it. Maybe you want to do the fins and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that because obviously you're not gonna see that when the fish is in the water. I mean, playing a game. So about a parent mode, like this. Just first rename the bones. Otherwise, yeah, I just like to do that. So fish head, copy the fish, there we go. Now I can tab out of edit mode, like this, Control P, and with automatic weights. Test it out. No man, I don't want weight paint. I want to test out my armature. What in God's name? That's not correct. That's supposed to be connected to this. Control P, keep offset. That was weird. Okay, for some reason I feel this is not enough. Subdivide. I'll pick your parent, keep transformation. Drop B with automatic weights. Tab. So this fish is gonna have one awesome animation. It's gonna look like this. That's it. So that's just the animation. We're gonna use it to move it around. So this armature, I'm gonna rename it as fish rig. And also this is also not renamed as fish. It is renamed as fish, so I can hide these. Cool. Now it's for the bird. This is not gonna be easy. Because the way the bird is made, if you tab into edit mode, you will see, you know, it's a little off. So we're gonna use our own armature for this bird. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 bones. Oh yeah, and then 5, 6. Let's see if there is a bird rig. We can just edit. Shift A armature, animals. Oh, we have a bird made rig. Already, just scale it up. But you can see it's got a lot of feathers, and yeah, so I'm not gonna need all of these wing stuff, so I'm not gonna need this. I'm not gonna need that. What is this? Feather. Maybe I might use this. No, I'm not gonna even use that. I'm gonna just use this. So go to top view. Now we start lining this up. Okay, make sure this is set to in front. So you can see, oh my lord. What have we got here? I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need that. It's got a lot of useless bones. Well, some bones I'm not gonna need. And I think the neck bones might be too much as well, because I'm only gonna need 1, 2, or maybe 3. So I'm gonna delete that bone. Try and move this one into place, move that one into place, move this one into place. See, that looks like it could work. Go to top view. Let's try to line up these wings. Side view. Bring it down. Bring it down. I'm not gonna need that. Not gonna need that. I'm gonna need this. Side view. Bring it all the way up. Well, not all the way up. Somewhere around there should be fine. Okay, maybe just all the way up. Okay, and I'm not gonna do the toes on this. Oh wait, that's the one I was supposed to delete. Cool. I'll try to line this up. Now, because this leg is very small, I'm gonna go ahead and set as a stick, so I can actually see the bones. Apparently, I'm not gonna need that one. Go to front view. I have one bone missing. I'm just gonna subdivide this one. Yep, I do have one bone missing. These are all gonna be killable, by the way. What is this bone? Pelvis. Okay, these are part of the wings, so I'm gonna go top. I'm gonna bring them down to about there. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's see how it fucks up. Select this, Control P with automatic weights. Control Tab. And have a look. Oh my lord. Didn't do a bad job. I thought it was gonna do a horrible job. Okay. I mean, not too bad. Okay, that's terrible. Why is that controlling that? Okay, so let's just go ahead and look at the vertex groups for these bones one by one, or maybe just go into weight paint. Make sure symmetry is enabled. Select the bone you want to change. Well, I don't want it to. I want to subdivide. Undo that. I hate it when it doesn't give me the right tools. I didn't even know you can do that. Where the hell is my tools? Mix, multiply, subtract. And I can see this thing, some of these faces are loose. So it's gonna go all and G and enter. So we got faces now. Rotating this looks fine, rotating. Okay, I'm not sure how to do IK for this. I'm not sure I'm gonna need IK for this, so I'm just gonna leave that as bird rate. So make sure this is renamed as bird, and this is we got the bird rig now. So I think we have everything. No, we don't have everything. Yes, we do. So move that, move that, move that, move that, move that. We only need one more fix, and that's for this one. And like I mentioned before, this is a FBX rig. So in front, if I tap into edit mode for this, you will see it's got these extra bones that came with it. Everything you will see bone extensions. So I'm just gonna delete those extensions. I'm not gonna need those. And I think the rest of the rig should be fine. Just some IK and then we're good to go. Okay, so again, Shift D, and it didn't do the same on the other side. Make sure this is enabled. Shift D, Alt P clear parent, do this, Shift D, Alt P clear parent, and then bring the length up, item, length, boom. Okay, go out of edit mode and into object mode. Oh, before we go, we're gonna parent these to these. I'll do this, keep offset. Okay, actually I want the front to be parented to this one, Control P and keep offset. So when this one rotates, I want those to rotate with it. Okay, select this button, Control Shift C. Inverse kinematics. Like this one, Control Shift C. Inverse, no, not quick rotation. Control Shift C. Inverse kinematics. There is a shortcut key for that. You can do this, Control Shift C I. So you just press I on your keyboard and Control Shift C I. Something a little faster. Okay. And then bring the chain length up. One, two, three. Now we can check it out. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. So now we have IK for that. Okay, Control Tab. I'm just gonna bring this floor over to this gate just to see if it's above the ground for one. Easy. It was a little below ground. We go to side view for this. You can see the goat's feet. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. So, drop that. I don't want you. So I'm just gonna add those again. So I can only work with my goat. So Alt G with this, Alt G with this. Go to side view. Make sure his feet are not below the ground. It looks fine. Control Tab, and then add a floor constraint. Control Shift Control Shift C, and floor. Tab out of edit mode, Control Tab out of edit mode for that. I don't know why this is there, I don't know why we have that. I'm just gonna delete that empty, I'm not gonna need it. Okay, then I'm gonna select the floor. And then I'm gonna test it out. You can actually do it like this as well, moving the object up and down. Go to side view and look at where the foot's supposed to stop. Supposed to stop right there. Bring the offset up. Right there should be fine. Select this bone, select this bone, select this bone, and then this one last. Control Shift C. Well, not Control Shift C, pose and constraints, and copy the selected bones. Now they will always be above the ground. Now I'm gonna need to select this bone, Control Shift C, and copy rotation. This one as well, Control Shift C, copy rotation. Control Shift C, copy rotation. So now the rotation should be fine. So when I rotate this one down, it will have the feet sliding up and down. But it looks like when I go too low with this, you see, looks like the feet are going through the ground. Yes, they are. Okay, but that's not a problem. We have eye carry for our deer now. So now we have something to shoot at. Okay, so this is gonna do it for this tutorial. Control Tab. Now we have animals. Alt H. You can bring this one to this way. You can actually see this. We've got some predators that can attack us, and you can skin them for this. Maybe skin them and you wear the cloth or something. I don't know. Make some resources out of it. Use your imagination. So obviously all of these are gonna need hitboxes. You're not gonna use that as a triangulated mesh. Maybe a box on the head, a box on the body, and maybe a box just across the feet. So maybe one on this foot, one on that foot, doesn't really matter. Triangulating that might cause some lag. Otherwise you can try it because it is a low poly model. But for now, this is where the video is gonna stop. I'm gonna say thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll always be in the loop when the next video comes out. And as always, have a wonderful day.